We are rebranding our previously known as Standing Order to Pantry Plus. We are doing this to better reflect the purpose of the program as more of a wish list as opposed to a shopping list. Nothing else has changed. There is still a 19-cent shared maintenance fee for all items with an asterisk, and your wish list can be updated every 6 months. M&P, or miscellaneous non-perishable food, represents 3% of the food coming through our warehouse. This comes from store rescue, donated, and food drives. How much we have on hand at any given time depends on several factors. As you can see from the graph, in 2019 and 2020, we brought in 1,592,779 pounds of M&P. In 2020-2021, we only brought in 703,110 pounds. That is when COVID hit. So you can see as a reflection, less coming in, less going out. No food drives were being held. Store donations were down as many store shelves were empty. And we did not have volunteers to help build boxes. How to determine how much to order. Consider how much space you have, how many you'll be serving, and what type of product you have. Will it be a shelf-stable produce or a produce that will possibly need refrigeration? Of course, we don't always know this going into what you're going to have on hand, so I like to break it down into thinking about what you as an individual or a household could eat, how many households or individuals do you serve, and then translating that, taking into account the size of your storage space, cooler, frozen, and dry, and what it can hold, and then starting to come up with a number based on that. And it's always better to start low and then increase as you go forward and you learn more of what the space is, because what you get every order will vary based on what comes into our warehouse. I'm always available for consultation at any time that you want to discuss it. And if you ever get too much food, just remember you can increase what you're giving out to get through that, and then cut back on what you order going forward and see where that gets you. These are what a box looks like. So when you're ordering an item, say canned vegetables, fruits, and tomatoes, you may get some of all of those categories, or you may only get one or two categories. It all depends on what comes into our warehouse as to what we have available to place in the box. And there is an estimated poundage of what each box is. So as you can see with canned vegetables and fruits and tomatoes, it's an estimated 35-pound box. And that way you get an idea of one, how much you're going to get, and two, how much it's going to cost. And you can order anywhere from 1 to 5 cases. Again, know that we will send what we have, and we do space that out so that everybody gets something as opposed to getting more of the food. We try to be equitable with our distributions as well. As a reminder, changes need to be in to myself, Karen, within 7 days prior to delivery or pickup. If you have any questions, contact me, and I'm here to help in anything that you need.